Oh shit. Here we go again.
I'm not saying free Kelly, free R. Kelly. What I'm saying is free Robert.
Stop it. Get some help.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Emotional damage.
Save
What's good, everybody? We are back again with another episode of Make It Make Sense. I am your host, the one, the only, Monray. Oh, the cough, disgusting. Also, I am joined by a colorful group of collective people. And first and foremost, make sure y'all follow the Blur Cartel. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell, whatever social media thing you are watching on. Make sure to hit the resonating buttons. We appreciate y'all for all the love. And of course, as I said, I am not alone. I'm joined by the CEO of the Blur Cartel itself, the one, the only, the villain, aka Cyclops over Wolverine. It is the amazing Spider Cam. What it do?
Interesting.
Good with y'all. What's good with y'all? Made Spider Cam, aka Cyclops is not a cop. Don't fuck your coworkers. Protect your peace. We're here, make it make sense. Happy Black History Month.
Cyclops, the one that had sex with the clone over his dead wife's grave.
I didn't say I say he's not a cop.
Madeline Pryor definitely happened. Let's not. Madeline Pryor was a thing.
He's a city boy. I never said he was a cop. He's a city boy, definitely. He's a fuck nigga. Yeah.
I don't know.
Nigga shit.
A portal to the telekinetic punch division behind his eyes is kind of wild. You think you put that over Wolverine?
Your boy Cyclops, he ain't a cop, he the ops. And then, of course, next to him, we have Mr. Don't Mean a Thing, aka the obscene savage Zell. What it do, boss man?
Shout out to Don't Mean a Thing, Kid Credit Player, co-owner of Over on 99 Media and E.N.T. Along with myself. His song Don't Mean a Thing is out now on Kid Creed channel, so go check that out. Also,
that was a WrestleMania reference, folks.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, everyone, thank you, Afro Kami.
I didn't know that one, but of course, since we got Afro Kami, let's go ahead introduce the underworld scum himself, the one who is ready to destroy all of your hopes and dreams, Mr. Anger Kinks himself, the Afro Kami 765. What it do?
You already know, your local neighborhood scumbag, here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbags, same gimmick, different day.
And then, of course, next to him, we have the man of many names, too many to count almost at this point, but we won't waste your time. It is Mr. Unico Williams. What it do?
What's up, everybody? Make sure that you talk to somebody if you got some issues, man. It's your boy Unico Williams.
Facts.
Listen to him, man. And then, of course, this is Make It Make Sense. We got to take out all the topics from this week, the wild things. And first and foremost, it's probably going to be the bulk of it. We have DC, who has finally, shout out to James Gunn. He has finally decided to come out and let people into the plans of DC, starting first and foremost. So, of course, let's go over it. Shout out, of course, 2 Worlds of DC on Instagram. Lovely for that posting of that good work. But DC Studios, this is what their 2023 slate has. First and foremost, we have Shazam 2 coming in on March. June 16th, we have the Flash movie. The first trailer will be seen at the Super Bowl next week. I can't wait to watch that. Then, of course, we have Blue Beetle, and finally, the Aquaman sequel this freaking December. Other than that, James Gunn decided to let us in at a partial part of Chapter 1. This is not all of Chapter 1, he says, but this is a partial part. We have Superman Legacy, a young Superman story, followed by a live-action series of Lanterns, a spinoff of Peacemaker with Amanda Waller, aka Viola Davis. We have the film The Authority, Paradise Lost, which is going to be a series about Themyscira. Then, of course, we have the Brave and the Bold film, which will introduce the DC's version of Batman. No, not from The Batman. That is a separate thing. Also, The Batman will be out on October 1st. But then, of course, we'll have Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We'll have her own film. We'll have a live action series from Booster Gold. And then, of course, Swamp will have his own film. And then Creature Commandos will have their own series. If you're wondering what happened to some of these other people, Henry Cavill, of course, is not going to be a part of it. He was not a part of the new Superman movie, and he won't be here for that as well. So to sum it up, we got 5 movies from Superman, Brave and the Bold, Swamp Thing, The Authority, and Supergirl. We have 5 shows: Waller, The Lantern Corps, Creature Commandos, Booster Gold, and Paradise Lost. I will go ahead and get mine out of the way. I ain't really a fan of this. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I ain't a fan of it at all. Like, where's Cyborg? Where's Cyborg show? Like, I don't like. Come on now, like, give me some of that. Where's Martian Manhunter's film? Like, why
that part?
It's like you're trying to start over, but you're not trying to start over. I get it, like and also the fact that Ezra Miller is possibly still going to be on board going forward. That they're not.
Oh, he is.
Necessarily cutting.
Wait, is he still in jail though? I thought he was.
Also, but I thought he was still in jail. Point that it would be wrong. I have seen a good point that people brought up that it would be a bit wrong or wild to disown him before the Flash movie, since you do need the Flash movie to do well, and that they may be waiting for the Flash movie to come out and be over with before they disown him. It's anybody's guess at this point, but it's a bit wild to me. But other than that, I don't mind the Lantern series. No, I'm good. I won't mind seeing Sinestro. Give me the Red Lantern Corps. Give me some information on other Lantern Corps. Cool. Brave and the Bold. Cool. You don't want to use another Batman? Fine. We'll add this list of Batman to the other ones. Damian Wade, I'm cool with. Paradise Lost, I'm cool with that because having a live action series about them is scary. I'm cool with. Pretty much everything else.
I think they should give it a different name because I just think about the biblical story every time I hear Paradise Lost. I think about Satan. I think about the Lord of Flies.
We might get that. Other than that, why do I need to watch a live action series of Booster Gold? I don't.
No one wants to see Booster Gold.
Supergirl,
everybody wants to see Booster Gold. It's the only thing going here.
You're smoking
like why?
Way better weed
why
than me.
Is this a thing going forward? So you know what? That's my thought. The representative. What do you think about DC's plans going forward?
If you want to watch the episode, me and Zell covered it on Monday. But Superman Legacy, shout out to Henry Cavill for getting fired on his day off. Nobody. It's about Superman pretty much struggling with being a Kryptonian and a human. I think we saw that before with Smallville, but I don't even know why I said that. But whatever. Lanterns is a thing. I like Lanterns. It's gonna be Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Shout out to John Stewart for Black History Month. It's gonna be a buddy cop thing in space. Well, where did I see that from? So it's Lethal Weapon in space.
Lethal Weapon in space sounds fire, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Lethal Weapon in space.
Lethal Weapon in space sounds like something I'd watch.
Let's get a black cop and a white cop and put them in an awkward situation.
So you're saying you want an intergalactic buddy comedy?
Sounds good. The Authority, they got a rambunctious amount of heroes that they have a different take on justice. Where did I see this for? Oh, Watchmen movie. I don't even know why I said that, but whatever. Paradise Lost is all it's going to be is Game of Thrones mixed with Wonder Woman. Not going to be in it because this is way before Wonder Woman, so whatever. Supergirl, Woman Tomorrow is going to be based off the comic. We got a Supergirl from the CW, so whatever. Stop doing Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing doesn't fucking work. They tried this 2 times prior.
But see, Swamp Thing has a special place in my heart, though, man.
It doesn't fucking work. You want to do something with Swamp Thing? Do Justice League Dark. Oh my god.
Oh, I like that. That's a much better idea than a Swamp Thing.
You want Constantine back? You want Constantine?
Yes, you get Constantine.
Only Keanu Reeves is going to be him again.
You could put
fuck that. Keanu or nothing.
Hey, remember that movie y'all did, Black Adam, that had Dr. Fate in there? Hey, you can put Dr. Fate in there also.
I was upsetting.
Creature Commandos.
I'd like to get Etrigan too. Justice League Dark would be a good spot for Etrigan to make a debut.
There you go. Now we're thinking. Brave and the Bold. We're gonna watch Brave and the Bold. It's gonna be 2 hours and 30 minutes saying of Damon being like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit, Dad," and like, "I know, but
I was raised by Ra's al Ghul."
I just want to see who the Batman y'all chose this route because this Batman gonna be simultaneous with the Batman, so you're gonna have 2 Batmans in rotation at once.
So it's just like the comic book. There's all kinds of Bat people fucking running around.
Yeah, this is called Elsewhere. Then you got the DCEU, and this is DCU. So
he separated like I just gonna be part of Elseworld, which is
I just say shout out to Teen Titans Go for making a cut on Elseworld. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck Titans and fuck Doom Patrol. So hey,
Titans was amazing the first 2 seasons.
See, I heard people like Doom Patrol.
I heard it was trash.
People did watch Doom Patrol, but fuck it, Teen Titans Go made the cut. And Waller, I'll watch it for for Peacemaker love.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not gonna say they dropped the ball, but it's not official. It's gonna come out with more stuff.
It's definitely a lackluster lineup.
Can it contend with Marvel? Probably not, because Kang is gonna run roughshod on everything. So whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Superman Legacy comes out in the same year 2 Avengers movies come out. So I'm like, good idea. Good idea. Okay.
They didn't pick their battles too well.
Can I say?
They're continuing Superman and Lois. That's a pretty good show. So I mean,
but that's part of Elseworld, so that don't count.
Another Superman show that's contending with his humanity and crypto. I don't even know why I said that, but James Gunn, you know what you're doing. You did Guardian of the Galaxy 2. That was ass.
It was.
I want people to understand something. I have never seen James Gunn do a serious movie good.
I never thought about it like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, like goofy hero movies, okay. Regular serious movies.
No, you're right. No, he's definitely way funnier at funny shit than trying to make me hold a serious thought while watching a movie.
Why do you start with Superman? Why do you start with Superman? Superman is the hardest character to pull off. He is the.
I'm not mad at that.
If you're thinking he shouldn't be the hardest, though, he's literally just nondescript white guy that can fly.
But I mean, if you can't
how is that hard to get right?
Forward anyway, so I don't blame him for starting with it.
He's so bland. He is the most basic superhero.
Exactly. That's why it shouldn't be hard.
It's not hard to do because Man of Steel is amazing.
Man,
it took him 20 years to get that right.
I hated
20 years to Man of Steel.
Failed to do that.
Yeah, you had to listen. Christopher Reeves crawled so we could get to this point.
Bring back Christopher Reeves as Superman. You got the CGI for it. I want to deep fake Christopher Reeves as Superman.
Not having a good Superman after you got rid of a good one. Now you're risking another.
Well, he want a younger one. He wants.
And you want a 25-year-old. And I saw Tom Holland. I said, "Oh my God, please don't put him up here. Why is he even on this casting list as a rumor? I don't even ought to pretend to put Tom Holland on this."
I don't think they're dual casting.
I will fight everybody at DC. I will go to DC and I will fight all the way to and then another horrible TV comic show, and I will be like She-Hulk, and I will fight everybody till I meet the robot that made this, because ain't no human being would ever think that's a good idea. Tom Holland did good Spider-Man.
May I have a turn?
Oh, you are up, Mr. Unico Williams. Go right ahead.
First of all, good evening, gentlemen.
I like your fashion, man. You are so fashion.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. So here's where I'm at. I'm giving it until 2025. I'm going to let DC do whatever they want to do. We all know that DC starts with Superman. Now, what happens after that? But all these concepts are amazing. I'm loving Waller. Let's talk about
amazing.
No. So I'm not saying. I'm saying this is what I'm saying, y'all. What I'm saying is these are some pretty good concepts that they're trying to attack.
What?
If you don't mind, may I explain? So lanterns. Okay, cool. Right on. That's interesting. Let's see what else y'all do beside show up randomly like we the lanterns, and then they just do stuff for one episode of something that you watch, and then you're just like, oh, look at all them lanterns. Let's talk about origins. Let's talk about lanterns. How did this work? How does this really work? Waller, I like her. So I want to see. Let's talk more about it. The Authority, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know much about that continuity. I apologize for that. Let's get some more about Themyscira. Let's talk about it. If you write a good story, let's talk about it. The Brave and the Gold, yes. We have Damian Wayne being a gothic ass little teenager kid. We got it. All right, we get it. So let's just see if you can do something creative with it. Supergirl, that already is an angle in itself. You know what I'm saying? That's already an angle in itself that we're not sure about if we can really, because has Supergirl really just taken off? It has not. Even in the comics, it's like I got this cousin named Kara, and bruh, she pulled up and she's like, she's Supergirl. We got that going on. Booster Gold, yeah, niche character, cool, right on. Swamp Thing, y'all calling it a horror film? All right, right, let's see what you got. And then just everything after that. But I feel like for me, it's going to start with Superman Legacy. So everything that they built up to this point, especially with the Flash and all that type of stuff, okay, I'm giving you till Superman. If you cannot build up Superman, and this stuff that's going on this year, Shazam. We got some Eternals in there, and then we got some people from Game of Thrones in there. That's beautiful. All right, cool, whatever. We'll see what happens. But this Flash part is going to be whether it leaves a nasty taste in my mouth or not.
What the hell is August 18th? What is that?
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Oh,
Blue Beetle. And it's another niche. Yes, we saw him in the fighting game. Yes, absolutely. We saw him in the fighting game. As far as I know about Blue Beetle, I learned about him in the fighting game. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about. Injustice. That's my extent of Blue Beetle. But after that, it's like, all right, cool. So what I'm saying is your deadline, DC, I'm going to give you every break in the world up until when you come up with the Superman movie, Superman Unlimited. Once I get that,
Superman Unlimited.
and then I apologize. I'm sorry. Superman Legacy. I apologize.
It's same difference.
I apologize. It is actually, if you read the Superman Unlimited series, but what I'm saying is this, and this, I'm gonna leave this point, and I'm gonna leave it to y'all. I just want to say that once we get to Superman Legacy in 2025, then I'm going to start judging the DC universe from that point, and then we'll see what happens. But these are very interesting angles that they're coming at. These are cool stories that you can tell. I want to see what you do.
Can I ask a question real quick, and then I'll let the next man go?
Absolutely.
So 2023, they got what? Shazam, Wrath of the Gods, Fury of the Gods, same difference, right?
Yep.
Flash commercial at the Super Bowl. Okay, Blue Beetle allegedly in August, and then Aquaman allegedly in December, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Marvel's gonna have Ant-Man Quantumania, What If, Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Echo, The Marvels, Loki, Ironheart, Agatha, and allegedly, and Agatha. Those are all in 2023.
Dang.
Those are probably going to beat out all that. And before even Superman comes out, we got Blade, Deadpool, Marvel Zombies, Thunderbolts, the new Daredevil, and Captain America, New World Order. Who's going to give a fuck about Superman?
Hold on. So I just want to say this. Marvel, at this point right now, has no rivals, nothing like that. Right now, I'm just specifically thinking about DC. What are you going to do to rebuild that brand?
No, I'm just asking, are you even going to care at that point in 2023?
No, I am because I care about I care about those characters. Those are good characters. I feel like these could be potentially great storylines. So I'm going to leave DC in its own lane, and now let me watch what you do, and I'm gonna let them do it. And then in 2025, you give us Superman. At that point, I'm going to tell you you're going down or lower. That's all I'm saying.
So my unique. Well, my question to you: did you watch Super Sons?
No, sir.
Did you watch the Legion of Superhero movie that just came out?
Nope.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck. They keep dropping these animated movies and just not giving a fuck. Oh, we dropped this new Legion movie with Supergirl in it. Do you give a fuck? We don't, because we're not going to promote it.
I didn't care about Kara in the first place. I didn't care about Kara in the first place.
But all Super Sons got Damian in it and John Kent. Do you give a fuck? I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about Damian.
Okay, and then CW Flash is on his last season. Do we care?
No.
Yo, Flash started out so good, then they started getting. I don't know who they hired, but they got worse.
I'm just saying,
it's terrible, dog. Who did this? Why did y'all quit?
I mean, it fell to the same thing Arrow did when they add Damian Dark in there, and then Magic.
You're trying to like that's where DC started messing up with me, is where it's like the Arrowverse. Who gives a damn about Green Arrow?
Hey, now the first few seasons was amazing.
Arrow was amazing.
No, I'm talking about period. Did y'all ever care about Green Arrow?
Yeah,
I love that series before they.
No.
I love Green Arrow
not the show. The character.
I like
Did
him
y'all
in the
ever
video
care?
game, so I always liked him because he got that little cool little thing.
Green Arrow was that nigga.
I'm with you, Afro Kami. I'm with you,
I
Afro
thought it.
Kami.
I thought it was
I
cool
love
that
Arrow.
he
Arrow was way
banged
better
the
than Hawkeye to
Black
me.
Canary.
Always been better than Hawkeye.
I'm
Green Arrow had
gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to
Hawkeye
y'all. I just that's the point I wanted to make. I just said I'm going to give DC whatever they're doing right now in Gun. I'm giving them the chance until Superman, and after that, it's on because Superman is the penultimate superhero for DC. So whatever you do with that story in that movie, what you do after that is gonna be hit. It's gonna be. I like these concepts and ideals, but I it's how you execute. What they said, what Tyler Creator say?
The rest of them they can have.
I'm with you.
I gave you about 4. I gave you Paradise. I gave you Lanterns. I gave you The Brave and the Bold, and I gave you Superman Legacy if they pull it off. Everything else I don't need. Like just frankly, everything else you can have it.
Bring back Tobias Wells.
As much hate as I always give Batman.
Which Flash though? Which Flash?
The TV show one.
Fair enough.
Not Ezra Miller.
I think he's talking about the
He
TV
said
show.
he done.
Only good Flash
That's
was
okay.
the first Flash season. That Flash got. Well, maybe
those goddamn nappy-headed Negroes.
But
Hollywood.
like I said, Marvel did something right. They didn't go off the first family like every other time Marvel tried. We always try to start with the Fantastic Four to build our world. They're like, yo, let's do Iron Man. And it worked out. You know why Fantastic Four hard to do? Because they, out of all the characters, they are the blandest. The same thing Superman problem is. You built the world and didn't put them in it. That's how you work them.
Well, we still
Fantastic Four is always hard to do.
Either. We
Shout out to Robin Nelson in the chat.
Next year to hope for that. Hollywood, welcome to join us. Your thoughts on DC's plan, my guy.
And also, can I just throw a question out there to Hollywood, just and all y'all out here, like, will y'all give it to 2025 or are y'all just done with it right now? That's the question I want to ask.
No, I'm not giving it till 2025 remotely.
I'm actually going to give it till Superman comes out. For me, I've been saying for a minute, listen, DC, you got to come out with some type of, you know how Marvel got the phases and all that. You got to do something like that, my guy. Yeah, your chapter 1 or whatever, you got to start breaking this stuff down. You know what I mean? Give us the movies, give us the TV shows, see how they all blend in one cohesive storyline at the end. You know what I mean? And if these joints hit, DC, they in the game. Are they like on Marvel's heels per se? No, I'm not going to say that. But they're going to be in the game. You know what I mean? Especially if the Superman movie is actually good. You know what I mean? And like this joint pops off and it got some moments, the fights is crazy, whatever. You know what I mean? Listen, DC, they'll be back. But I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to fuck with all of them joints. I'm going to watch them. I mean, because, you know, I'm just a comic book fan in general. So, I mean, I'm going to fuck with it just because. But, you know, we're going to see what they got. And if it's good, they back in the game. That's how I feel.
So Marvel's WWE and DC's AEW right now.
I would
yep,
say
that's about the size of it.
I would say it's unfair to not at least give it until the Superman movie, because James Gunn, you have to at least give him a chance for his plan to start, because all of this isn't James Gunn. This is the leftovers of what DC had to deal with before this. So I think it's a bit unfair to be like, okay, we're not going to give him a chance to actually do something. I'll give you to the Superman movie. I see if it was worth it to get rid of Henry Cavill and go forward, but other than that, you
see the comment here, I guess, like, yeah, and then you could have just incorporated the new gods, maybe. Just do the new gods. Have fun with that. You could have done something.
They didn't want Snyder Cut, but I'm just like, I give you Superman. I'm gonna at least see if your plan will come together, at least on the first instance. Like, if the Superman movie is a flop, ain't nobody gonna care about the rest of the stuff, just to be honest with you. Ain't nobody gonna care if you fail the Superman. You already put it in a hard bind because you want to put it out whether before or in the middle of 2 Infinity War movies. So Marvel's gonna run that year regardless. And I'm just like, so it don't really matter. Like, because July 11th is in the middle. Like, pretty much we're gonna see 1 Infinity War movie. We're talking about that. Then like, okay, Superman's here. Let's watch Superman in between there. And if it does good, fine, until the second Infinity War happens, and then we're not.
You know what? I get what James Gunn is trying to do, because the current DC EU was kind of sort of just like this movie here, this movie there, and it wasn't a cohesive thing. And I get that they try to do that with Justice League, but they failed at it. So I get what he's trying to do. So That's fine. But have they learned their lesson? So they got 2 years from now. If Marvel learned a lesson, so we're just like, oh, we're gonna throw Blade out there. Oh, Blade was pretty good, and then, they had Ghost Rider and Fantastic Four, and just like, oh, we kind of fucking up a little bit, let's dial it back a little bit, dial it back. It didn't work. They're going to Iron Man, and then we just gonna take off on this fucking rocket shit and don't look back. So DC did the same thing. DC did the same thing.
Fans are yelling, "It's hashtag and fire James Gunn already," and they ain't even seen a movie from him.
That's not fair.
We don't worry about that. We don't worry about them.
I just want to make sure DC learned from. I just want to make sure DC learned from Superman Returns and Green Lantern.
He got a high clip
like that.
I do feel sorry for him because he got.
Not if you keep Ezra Miller on board.
I just want James Gunn. This is what I want from James Gunn, because my biggest gripe with DC films, other than what Heath Ledger's Joker, like what villain really stands out in any DC movie that you ever like? All them niggas is always ass. Like Steppenwolf in the. Come on, bro. Like,
Enchantress.
Come on.
Remember Suicide Squad?
Like the villains are always ass. Like, I mean, please.
Remember the Harley Quinn movie?
Oh, don't remind me.
Didn't watch it. God knew it was going to be
Black Manta was cool and Aquaman, but other than that, like.
Listen, Marvel had to learn from Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Elektra.
My point exactly. Marvel's had a lot of trial and error, but so is the DCEU in a way. It's just been a lot more error than anything.
And I'm not bigging up Marvel in no way, because they still put out Morbius, and nobody in their right mind.
I give them a pass on Morbius because of the memes.
That is
because of the memes.
They're like, we had nothing to do.
It's like, bro, you can't tell me. Is it not a masterpiece when he stops and he looks at the camera and goes, "It's Morbin time"?
No.
Oh, you watched that?
No.
I watch it and I regret
That's the meme. He never said it's Morbin time, but the meme.
Oh.
That's the meme.
They cut out,
exactly. No one's ever seen the movie, so they go with it. They're like, yeah, when he says it's Morbin time.
I watched the movie and it was horrible.
It was bad. I pirated the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Kevin Feige ripped up the script for Blade, so I know he's taking that serious. I respect it. If the script,
because I mean, let's be honest. Wesley Snipes killed it the first time, so you got to bring it with Blade the second time.
I respect it. If the director give you a script, you fire the director and you rip up the script and you start over. I think
they ripped it up in respect of Blade 3, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time.
Blade 3, I love the whole Blade trilogy. I don't care what anybody says
Blade
about
3
it.
It's amazing.
I respect
bruh.
If the script
Dracula was a shark vampire, bro. Come on.
Y'all, am I wrong? If the movie is trash, you read it and it's trash. Don't put it out, rip the script up, and start over. And
listen, all I want
2024.
All I want before I die is a 30 for 30 on Blade 3, because I heard Wesley.
Let's go. One of Ryan Reynolds' best films ever, by the way.
Out the director at all points. He called Ryan Reynolds a cracker every scene. I
Let's
love
go.
it. I just want to know what debauchery and how much weight it was.
Yo, you think Jessica Biel was throwing it around on the set of Blade 3?
I need a 30 for 30. Please.
Bruh.
For me.
Listen, make that
Larsa Pippin's in the MCU right now.
Give me the last dance. Give me the last dance on Blade 3.
Hey, we need that little scene where
only if Wesley Snipes does the whole commentary track.
I took that. Hey,
damn.
Wesley Snipes got to do the whole commentary track on it.
They said he called Ryan Reynolds a cracker every scene. Late to the shoot every scene because he was high all the scene. You can't.
I loved Ryan Reynolds as Hannibal. I thought it was hilarious.
And as y'all do this, I just want y'all to keep in mind how good of a Superman y'all feel that Henry Cavill was while y'all make these, while we're thinking about this, while we're talking about DC.
And we're missing out on The Witcher.
Mind as y'all answer questions.
He gave up The Witcher to be Superman and then gave up Superman. So why hasn't he come back to be The Witcher yet?
You need a break, man.
He's in.
I need a Witcher season 4 with Henry Cavill or season 3.
Nah, son.
I need that.
Either you get both Superman and Henry Cavill, and you get the Witcher is Henry Cavill, or you get neither. So
I'd take them both if I had to choose, even though I don't, like I said, I'm an avid DC hate reader, so I'm not even going to bother to watch. I hate read, but yeah.
Hey, you don't like Dark Metal?
No, Dark Knight's Metal was the last good thing they did for a very long time, and I don't know if we've done anything good. The only good thing before that was what? Maybe Doomsday Clock? That's why I said maybe Doomsday Clock. That's why I said maybe.
That's an amazing story out of Evil Batman.
Doomsday Clock was peak.
Yo, my boy.
But I like the concept on Dark Knight's Metal. Don't get me wrong. The Batman that laughs is fire.
And then became a god of war in Dark Knight Metal. We realized this was just so they could get off every crazy Batman origin they wanted to. Think about the evil female Aquaman Batman. That Batman was red pill, dog. That was crazy. That was a red pill Batman.
But I thought it was a cool concept. It was a decent
Batman. Let's go.
But you got to think. When they were doing Dark Knight's Metal.
And then said, "Yo, what's good?" And then became like he like betrayed. He was with Ares, and then he stole Ares' helmet.
But it wasn't that good. It was a decent piece. But I'm saying when they were doing that, they were going up against fucking Marvel setting up King in Black. I mean, come on. That whole Donny Cates Venom run is fire. It's amazing.
Final words.
Oh yeah, I give it that. King in Black was fire. Dark Knight Metal was.
And now he's still the Venom that they're doing after this with Dylan being Codex and everything. It's an amazing story. It's a really good story.
Yeah. Well, with that,
by the way, Marvel,
DC will never end. Well, with that, we will hope that maybe the Flash next weekend on the Super Bowl we'll see a trailer that actually gives us.
I hope Ezra Miller looks amazing in it.
I hope that if they keep Ezra Miller, they're already going down a bad route. But it is what it is, because they fired actors for less. But we got other people that decided to be done with some stuff. AKA Thomas Edward Brady has decided this week that he is done. He is done with football again. As he says, I'm truly grateful on this day. Love all of y'all. We appreciate Thomas Edward Brady for everything that he has done, including his wife. His wife even said, I hope you wonderful things on your future. And it's a simple question that I would ask, Tom Brady, as we know, the whole trials and tribulation last year, the whole craziness is like, Brady decided to give up his marriage. To what extent this had on his marriage, we don't know. But my simple question is,
Giselle's sexy than a mug, though.
It was only one more year. What's up, Angelica? Only one more year. Was it worth it to give up possibly your marriage, your family, for one more year of football? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? That's my simple question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, in his eyes, yeah.
In my eyes, no.
And he gave it all on the field, right?
You got to understand, Tom Brady been playing football longer than rookie's been alive. That's been his life.
They're selling the sand from where he was standing on eBay. That's crazy.
He's
has not sold yet. Has not sold.
But the bids are getting up there to where they're not going. If it goes through, the bank's not going to let you charge back if you spent $50,000 on some sand. They ain't
I've heard there's been no bids on that sand. There's been no bids on that sand whatsoever.
Oh, there hasn't? Okay.
No.
But you got to understand.
He put them sand on Lotto pennies.
Oh man, see.
Damn. The sand on Lotto's panties is a wild combo.
That's a crazy combo.
500,000 easily.
That's a 500,000 easy is crazier.
Little bitch from Memphis got $500,000 for putting Tom Brady.
$500,000.
Let's go. The math is math.
With Tom Brady's career, he's lived 3 Hall of Fame careers in one career. That is absolutely insane. So just that's all he knows. So it's just he don't want to hang it up. And then if he goes to an announcement booth, he's gonna make more money than he did playing.
Doesn't he be weird kissing his kids on the mouth type stuff too?
I ain't think he hit him on the mouth, did it?
He did.
That happened.
Okay, I was just making y'all know I don't watch football like that, but I'll be on Twitter and
yeah, I think, Rob, they want to keep him. Then okay, they already going down the wrong route.
He just but to stay to one more year after winning the Super Bowl. I might as well. Why not? Let's run it back. You know what I mean?
That wasn't the year. That was the year after the year he won the Super Bowl. Like that was the
try
year
running back.
Around the play.
He just wanted to try running back.
I get it. That's your passion. I get that's something that's all you've known over half your life.
You go from running the worst 40 of all time to being a Hall of Famer at the end of the day is just like
it's hard. It's hard. I understand. Like that's all you know, and it's hard to lay down something like this, man.
Think about the old heads that still brag about their glory day. This man had 25 years of glory day. Not even beyond.
How many rings did he get?
7
is wild.
He has more rings than all of the franchises.
Yes. I just
like you gotta think about that though. Think about it. If y'all know the dude that's starting high school, starting Pee Wee, we got the kid that's from Raleigh right now that's like a 5-star player. Everybody treat him well. Shout out to Git though. Git is a humble kid. He's an amazing kid. Everybody treat him. Since he was little, he was the man. He took Raleigh to state in the JUCO rank. He goes over there to high school. He's the man. At Ole Miss, he's the man already before he even got in school. You go pro for 20 years, you the man. And then all of a sudden, you're not the man anymore. That's hard to give up. You've been the man for 30, 40 years of your life, and now all of a sudden you're 45, and you're not the man anymore?
That was a good one.
Angelica's hilarious, by the way.
Yes.
Like, y'all understand what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to be the man for 40 years, and then all of a sudden you're not him no more? You're just an announcer.
I don't know if it would be hard for me, because if I know I've been for 40 years.
Joe, you said it, but when you ain't the man, people treat you regular. And you
listen, I know, yeah, it's nice to be the man, but he's Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. He's always like, he is the man. He's the GOAT. And
Joe Montana was the man until he was just that old man throwing footballs at criminals.
He wasn't even impressive.
He's still gonna be on TV 10 years with like
the same Hollywood.
375 million Hollywood. 375 million for 10 years.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
It's a difference between being.
Listen, now the answer
it's a different level. I've been friends with people that was. My cousin was a starter for the Colts, and all of a sudden he was on the practice squad. They treat you way different, even on that level. Still making
$375 million over 10 years is a lot of money.
Yeah, Joe, something ain't about money, bro. He gonna get money no matter what he do.
It's always about money, and we're talking.
He's sitting on the Fox deal. $5 million on the Fox deal. Like
y'all say, I'm telling y'all, it's a different mentality from being that dude versus just being that dude.
He better be better than Tony Romo. By the way, he better be better than Tony Romo.
Tony Romo's a better announcer than a player.
They said CBS had to talk to him for the season how trash he been. So I don't know what's going on with it.
Tony Romo, 3 niggas. Let's go.
What is that? Talking about, dude? Somebody telling Jalen to relax. We see you in the chat.
To answer the question, he said, "Was it worth it?"
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it.
Not this year. Wasn't worth it. This year wasn't worth it.
I'm gonna say it's easy to say no, it wasn't worth it because we know now what the result of the season was. They lost, but in the beginning of the year, none of us knew they was going to finish 8-10. You know what I mean? You thought, all right, Tom Brady coming back, the team, they somewhat healthy, they got some players. All right, they can run it back. They in the weak division, so they could win at least 12, 13 games maybe. That's how you was thinking at the beginning of the season. And then as shit started to unfold, it was like, oh, damn, maybe he shouldn't have. But we know his poor play was contributed to he was going through a divorce. Like, you know what I mean?
That too?
Yeah, that's 45 and can't barely throw past 5 yards.
A divorce with a supermodel.
A divorce with a supermodel playing in the NFL. Me, a regular man. I got divorced and I was going through it, and I'm just a regular nigga. I wasn't quarterbacking a motherfucking NFL team. I was just waking up, going to fuck the work, struggling like what the fuck. You know what I mean? So imagine that, and you got to command a whole locker room, cough, and do all this other shit. Like, I mean, so you know,
I agree.
yeah,
I agree.
But that goes into the worst thing too, Hollywood, though. That was gonna be on your mental because you lost because you wanted to come back. She's like, "Oh, I can't do this no more." So that's part of the thing.
But we're definitely missing something though. If we're not gonna say he was at home. It's just like, if you play one more year, I'm getting divorced. The divorce was looming. It had to have been looming at some point.
Right. This had to be in the works for a minute. It ain't just
the last 3 years. The last 3 years, I would say.
Is she taking half? Yeah,
She's richer than him.
She's
working it out. They working it out. They working that out.
She's worth more than him, Torres. He probably be taking half.
I don't know. I was just. Well, is he taking half then?
You might be taking half.
No, I don't think so.
Tom Brady child support. The fuck.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, if she makes more money, then most definitely.
But she do make more money.
Tom Brady collecting child support. It's crazy.
I don't think it's gonna be a Kim.
But that'd be a W for niggas.
I don't think it's gonna be a Kim and Kanye.
Let me get my cheesesteak, just pepper, ketchup.
We ain't worry about when the judge is trying to order.
Ketchup on a cheesesteak sounds kind of crazy.
I'm just saying, if she ordering, then I just want.
Let me get that cheesesteak. Definitely fried onions.
I mean, since I'm with my East Coast homies, man, I definitely want that cheesesteak. But any other time, give me the
let me get the ENJ. You know what I'm saying?
Some evil Jesus.
What y'all drink over there on the East Coast when you going through something?
Well, I listen to The Weeknd and probably listen to some. Let me get the ENJ. You don't gotta drink Henny. Henny is just. Listen, Henny
ENJ and The Weeknd sounds crazy already.
Henny is just ENJ with Jordans on, so you just gotta drink ENJ. Listen to The Weeknd. You be good to go.
I'm gonna stick to weed.
There you go. That's an excellent option.
I'm feeling this ENJ thing though. It's less expensive. So.
Definitely the Irk jerk.
The Irk jerk, man. Take me back to my middle school days. Nothing like Irk jerk and orange juice.
My next breakup, I'm definitely getting ENJ from my East Coast people for sure.
Get some Crown Royal. You be all right.
Peach is Peach cool? Is Peach okay?
You look like you drink Peach Crown Royal, nigga.
I bathed in
Peach Crown now.
No, you need that Apple Crown Royal. You get that
Apple Crown will get me going. Will that give me that real effect?
Apple Crown get you, boy. That's my drink right there.
Okay, all right, got it, man, got it. Hopefully, I don't go through that, but Apple Crown will be the next time I end up in a breakup. We out here.
Apple Crown Royal, Beauty Behind the Madness.
But anyway, speaking of breakups, because that is a wonderful transition. Because we had some wonderful stories, just a bunch of little small random stuff. I'm gonna introduce y'all to all of them. First and foremost, shout out to Beyonce.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
Wanted to introduce that world tour for her show. And Beyonce, shout out also to the Queen of Accountability on Instagram. She decided to let people know, hey, Beyonce is out here destroying people's relationships. Because we got one relationship, this might even be shown on the Locker Room Talk Come on Monday. Well, one woman decided that she wanted to go to this Beyonce concert to the point of taking money out of their savings for their house.
That's crazy.
To go to this concert. And her boyfriend couldn't believe it to the point he had to break off the engagement. And she's like, I don't care. I want my money that I put into this house savings to go to this Beyonce concert. So my first question is, brothers, if your girl that you are engaged with hit you with this moment that I want the money I put into our house savings to go to this Beyonce concert, what would you do? I'm going to start with the Hollywood Sensei, a.k.a. Justin Timberlake. What would you do if your girl...
Justin Timberlake is wild.
This money out of my house savings to go to this Beyonce concert, even to the point of breaking off this engagement.
Listen. As a member of the Beehive and a Beyonce stan, she did what needed to be done. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Go see this concert. She said, listen,
say
it was my money.
Say sorry.
My money in that joint, So listen, I'm taking it out. I'm gonna go see Beyonce. We'll put it back.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
my boy ducking all my traps, dog.
No,
that was unwarranted. That reaction was unwarranted.
No,
with Hollywood.
that was an apt violation. That's crazy sound.
Shout out to Block Nation.
Hello.
Listen, we gotta understand here in life
You
there are
ducking trap? What they say no?
priorities. There are priorities. Like for her seeing Beyonce at this Renaissance joint, you know, that priority is higher than this house. I mean, she don't care about that.
That's like watching LeBron get these points on Tuesday. It's like LeBron watching getting these points
What?
Why should we? Why should
You
we
gonna take out a
demonize
second
her?
mortgage to fucking see Beyonce?
Why should we demonize her because she wants to see a performance of a lifetime?
Call that man assassin. That man assassin.
Let her cook. You know,
That's
go
fucking
see
wild.
Beyonce, Queen. Go see Beyonce.
Let her cook till she burns down the fucking
Go
kitchen.
see. You better dance your ass off to at that concert. Have a good time.
Character in an RPG. Monte Traps cannot get him.
That's crazy. The concert is worth more than us investing in a house. It's worth more than our engagement. The concert,
priorities.
Beehive, the Bayhive is worth more than
Beyonce here,
houses.
House. I mean, you see where Beyonce at? Like,
I wonder if Beyonce is gonna hook her up when she's tricking on the streets after she spent all her money on freaking weird ass mid-row concert tickets.
Let me give a regular reaction to what somebody else would say. Can I take what I put into the house as well?
At the Summer Jam screen.
Of course.
I want to take babe, you want your money to go to a Beyonce concert? Because I was gonna ask you the same thing. Can I take out some of my money to go to the Beyonce concert too?
No, then you're both just out of money.
Amazing Spider Cam, what would you do if your girl hit you up with?
I'm with you, Hollywood.
I want our money that we put into. I want my share that I put into this house, and I want to go to this Beyonce concert. What would you do?
Listen, she could take. She could listen. We could do the calculations. Get the calculator going. You put this much into it. Buy what you can with how much you put into the house. Fair enough. There's no issues there. You're taking your money and do what you want with it. That's not how the conversation was. So I mean, but the way you're interpreting it, sure. Take a little 700 and some change. Buy your ticket with that.
$700 probably ain't enough.
I got one problem with it.
What's up with you?
The only problem I have with it. Why you didn't respect me enough to ask me like I wasn't gonna just say yes anyway? That's my biggest problem.
Because hopefully you wouldn't just say yes to that. That's fucking insane.
No, I want at least the respect. Because I might end up like Joe and Hollywood. I might end up like them. But at the respect of not.
You going to the concert too, ain't you? Ain't you, Zelmay?
Why you not asking me? Me and the Bayhive, we got beef. They might jump me. But my thing is, why don't you respect me enough to ask me like, hey, I just took this out. I'm like, bro, we've been working on this. I might be like, you know what, you right. That LeBron is about to break that record. I'm like, hey, we might have to sit this back a year, but can we do it? But at the same time, I get it. But at least respect me enough as a person to ask me.
She
and
did
not
ask
enough to make me break up. No,
she did ask him though. You saw the text message.
No.
Oh, well, we good. Out of respect.
He said no. The only part of the conversation that's technically missed, so like any other extra content, the only part of the conversation that's technically missed is that she made a promise, when they started saving for a house, to not spend any extra money on anything random or any entertainment stuff so that they can devote towards the house. And if Beyonce announces a tour, she changes her mind. And so he has
as she should.
I feel like y'all niggas is capping right now. Deep down in my heart. Because have y'all seen the prices on some of these fucking tickets, bro?
This ain't like
I want to see Beyonce perform, bro.
Oh,
she's a great performer. That's like Michael Jackson.
Joe, right? I'm going with it.
She's at like the top of my list of people I want to see perform. Like,
absolutely, she's a great performer.
Right. Unico, you right. I saw that post. I thought about the post of Monte. Show it show it again, Monte.
What?
Yeah, show that to him again.
Oh, here.
No, they're talking about the one with
Yeah,
Beyonce's
I
titties
think, yeah,
out.
take your little 700.
Oh, you want the
$some odd dollars
Beyonce?
to
You
get what you
talking
can
about
get.
Yeah.
I'm going. Yeah, we going together.
That's not why I want to see her.
Look at that.
She's a
Oh
great
my.
performer.
Is
That'd
that
be
how
the
she
only reason I'm trying to see her.
Jesus.
As a performer myself, I want to watch her do her thing. Just like when Kanye surprised me down there at Gainesville where the Pacers play, and he surprised me, he was floating on the stage. And I said, oh my God, this is a great performer. And then he told dude, run it back, because I don't like that shit. Run this song back. And he did Father Stretch My Hands again. Come on, man.
Joey,
But,
your ran out.
as I was saying, the only part's missing. He's like, we decided not to spend our money on entertainment reasons. We've been saving for 10 months. And she's like, it's a once in a lifetime thing. Please, please. He's like, it's more important than our dream house. It's more important than that. It's a no, they're not gonna last long. I don't know. You told me all this other stuff will make you happy. Real simple. I put $1,000. You put 710. But you know what? It's fine.
Wait, that's not that much. Now that I'm thinking about it, no.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. How much were these tickets, bro?
17 is not that much, bro.
I would say if we're talking $1,000, this is way
I thought she was
cheaper
talking
of a
like
breakup.
I thought she was talking like 25K or something.
I was about to say I thought we were talking some wild $1,000 is that wild. We're
I
talking
just started
concert
paying
tickets.
this dog.
This nigga's a tightwad kind of now. That changed up everything for me.
For $710, let her live, bro.
Because I'm just, bro, come on. For a concert, that's not.
How did everybody's mindset flip when they find the money amount? That is wild to me.
Bro, because it's not that. That's not that much money.
Listen, she wasn't wrong.
Floor tickets are like 5 digits, bro. I saw that shit. Floor tickets for this concert are like 5 digits. So I was thinking, if she's taking 10, 15 grand out, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But $1,000, bro, that's. Or $710.
You're being too kind. $710.
Yeah, $710. That nigga's kind of a tightwad, bro. Let's keep this stat.
Bro, you can do
some struggle love that y'all need.
Bro,
I can't beat
you can do, bro. You can do PayPal in 4 with $710.
I was ready to go the opposite way. I was
PayPal 4 is crazy.
That was PayPal 4 crazy. It's like the greatest thing of all time.
Okay, look, I'm on the side of the female now that I know the price. I'm not pulling consider. I'm on her side. He's being a.
You would never have that house, though. That house would never come. 10 months and you only got 1,700 saved.
No, she only put 710. He put the other 9 grand. They had 10 to combine.
Oh, 9.
Oh, but hold on. Was she only trying to take her $710 though?
Yeah, that's all she can get.
Oh, okay. Well then, shit. That ain't, bruh. He's a tightwad. If he put all the other money in there, and she wants
I think
I was gonna say that relationship wasn't meant to be if $710 was what it took for it to fold.
It's not the amount.
I don't think she wanted her money. I don't know if I'm reading it right. She didn't want her money. She just wanted. At the end, she just wanted her money, but she just
at
wanted
first
to
she just
go.
wanted him to pay for tickets.
At first she
wanted him to pay for tickets.
Y'all quit. Let's get a story. What happened here? Because I don't like being a fence sitter. Did she want?
I will calmly read the conversation for you. Calm yourself. I can read the conversation. Starts off, she's like, "Babe," he said, "Yeah, I love you. All right, what's going on, baby? I really want to go to this Bay concert. It's pre-sale for tickets in February, and you don't have to give me a V-Day gift or a birthday gift. I just want to see Beyonce." And she decided to send him the picture of the ones you want. He's like, "Look, we already agreed not to spend money on entertainment until we save enough for our house. We've been saving for 10 months. I can't do it. Sorry." She's like, "I'm begging you." She don't do concerts often. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It would make me really happy. Please. And he's like, "You told me last year an engagement would make you happy. I did that. And you told me a house would make you happy, and I did that. We made the deal not to waste money on stuff together. Her tickets cost $600 starting for nosebleed seats, not counting the taxes, not counting the fees. We can't do it. After we get this house, we can have fun." She's like, "So it's a no." He's like, "No, stay on course. We'll talk about it later." She's like, "Wait, some of that money is mine though. I know I gave you at least $1,000 towards my house. Give me my money. I will pay you back." That's the part that it says on there. If you want to read.
Oh, what the
pay it back later.
Let her do it.
I will pay it back later. Otherwise, he's like, "Are you serious? Tell me you're joking." She's like, "I'm very serious when I pick it up." He's like, "The Beyonce is more important than our dream house. We've been saying for 10 months for. You donated $710. The rest is mine. You promised to be responsible." She's like, "I want my money." He's like, "All right, fine. Then you can pick it up and the engagement is off. I need a break." She's like, fine. She got mad. There's your whole context.
My
If
favorite
she
line.
want her money,
Dang.
man, let her go get it.
She said she'd pay it back, bro. I'm all right. I'm on her side, bro. She said she'd pay it back. If she was willing to just take the money that she put in and she's gonna pay it back, then I mean, you can't really argue with that all like that. But we don't know the ins and outs of these people's relationship. But I mean, from face value, with full context, I'm on her side. I'm on her side.
Beyonce ain't that serious, man.
I want to shout out to my boy. He called his girl the other day on the phone. He hit her with that text. He from my hometown. He up there hit her with that text. Babe, I know you want to go see Beyonce. You get you and your best friend. I'm gonna send both of y'all to Nashville. I like that's my boy right there.
Oh,
all right, y'all.
What the fuck?
That's Riz. That's real Riz.
What you on, bruh?
That's crazy. I ain't sending you sending your girl with her girlfriend to see Beyonce.
He take care of a girl like that. Real
You smoking dope.
Like I'm with Aisha. Like I'm good. I'm good, fam. Nah, you valuing this Beyonce over us trying to save and be responsible? Sure.
Listen, my boy said he got a house already.
That's fine. Who next? The Nicki Minaj concert. Who me next? The Nicki Minaj concert, the Drake concert.
I mean,
okay, cool. No, I'm good,
bruh. It, like I said, the dollar amount means a lot in my standing of this. If she's willing to get nosebleed seats and say she'll pay it back, then
she ain't getting no nosebleed seats. She just wants her share. She gonna put the rest towards some actual stuff.
Hold on.
Now if she's trying to take out like 5, 10K, some shit like that, I'm on his side. But looking at it,
you doing it too quick. Willing to pay it back.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Duh.
Man, why y'all trying to make me a fence sitter? Because see, now I'm gonna overthink this. I mean,
we don't make you anything, sir. But you know, that's just one.
See, when you think about it, it's kind of more difficult than everybody wants you to just answer yes or no. I'm like, yo, this I thought.
Well, no, because if I'm gonna take it from my point of view, it's me. Fuck Beyonce, bro. Come on, now. I ain't going for that. But it's somebody else's relationship. Who am I to say? Maybe it's not that.
Drop the violation.
Yeah, I'll press the button. Shoot.
I'm a scumbag. I'll take it.
Yo, listen, Tori said he got a Tori. What's your range? What's the most you can take out for Beyonce tickets? That's how we gonna figure out what Tori is.
No, $1,000, bro. $1,000.
I'm going with the facts. I'm going with the facts right here. She said $710.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that's all she was gonna take, that's gravy.
That's all she put in.
Once you get more than a band in there, that's crazy, bro. Because you can do so much more.
Sorry, Beyonce ain't that serious. Ain't no concept to be that serious. I'm good on it.
I can't get over this. My boy looking clean.
We have lost the apple. No, that's only step one. Now,
where's our credit card? Yeah.
The second one.
Send out the what's it called? Uber Eats. Let's go.
Now the second one is gonna be a little graphic. I will warn you of this. But our second random thing that happened over the course of the week, there was one woman. She decided to post, after something that happened to her. It's best to say. So this is what it is. There's an Instagram model.
Well, they want to be married.
I agree with you. Lita.
Oh yeah.
With you.
I don't like that too. Somebody's willing to end the engagement over. It's the principle of the thing. But otherwise,
here y'all go, principles.
Yeah, we have principles. There's an Instagram model.
What is that? What is that on the screen? What is it?
What is this?
Instagram model, as we know, plastic surgery and things are a thing. And she ended up having her breast implant burst. So what she decided to do, she decided to embrace it and refer to herself as the Uniboob Queen. And
the what? The
Uniboob Queen.
The Uniboob Queen is
wild. So one of her breast implants decided to bust, and there are just some things that you don't need to do for clout, that you don't need to necessarily do just at all. Who's still?
I'd still smash. Who we getting?
What?
I'm a scumbag, bro.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
Yo, Tori a freak though. Y'all gotta understand Tori like
even still the Uniboob. I hate y'all.
the Uniboober is fire.
I'm still not smacking.
Like,
what is this?
The Uniboober is fire.
What's the point of the other half of the bra?
Well, she ain't got far enough into the customs yet.
And it's just, you know what? I just. Nah.
Yo, hey,
Some things
I
you
got a
don't need
question.
to
Why
do
come
and
all
you
these
need to
people
be
like turn
mindful
into like when they get to this level that they start wanting to be like some plastic doll? Cause she do not look human at
You
this
don't have
point.
time to Uber. It'll be sold out. She bet off Uber.
Y'all wouldn't knock her
Listen,
for the
you know what?
novelty, for real,
Jesus
for real.
Christ.
I can't believe y'all trying to actually say she was wrong. Like that's what you was setting it up for
It's
us to
the
be on here and
principle
say,
of
yeah,
a
she
thing.
shouldn't have did that. Nah.
The money
Nah.
means a lot to me in the situation. I ain't gonna lie. It all depends on the dollar amount on what side of the fault.
This
Like
is
I said.
Beyonce we talking about.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that much to me though.
It means everything to me.
The
It
beehive
should.
is
It should mean everything
Need
to
to
you.
everything out. That's what I'm saying. Like there are things that don't need to go viral. Like there are something
Why is
like
she so
there's a
plastic?
limit to things that you need to post, or there's a limit to things that don't need to go out. Like there's everything doesn't need to just be
That's addictive.
okay. Let me just model
That is
this and
not
so like, come on now, like calm yourself.
That is
There's
not
just
good.
everything don't need to be shown. Everything don't need to be viral. Everything doesn't need to just be out there for the world to see. There are limits and there are things that you have to be mindful.
shout out to the Uniboob if that's her thing. You know,
No, I said
Listen,
like the
Ace,
Uniboob.
boy,
No,
you
The
ain't love her.
Uniboober is
that's totally
crazy. Shout out to her.
not to do. Do not do that. Anybody don't do it. Please, there are limits to certain things. Of that nature. Please don't.
Like
Please don't.
38 days is not even
It's
normal.
literally shown as an example.
Like, if you
Don't go that far for clout. Please don't.
mental
put
health is a sickness.
38 J.
Don't go that far for clout. It's
There might
never-
not be anything left if she takes everything out of there.
Like, don't do it. There's not.
Like a plastic
That's why I
dog.
said, like, when I seen that stuff kind of going viral or like showing, I'm like, look, there's limits to things. Don't do that. It's not necessary. Clout ain't that important. Please no. But
So
to our third and final one that I figured to be a little bit fun. Real simple. It ain't nothing else. Just a nice little post.
One butt.
Choose one person to go
I saw
and
this
all
earlier
of their
today.
work.
I saw this earlier today. I can give this answer
Yep.
because I was arguing with myself all day, and it
I
turned
know
out to be.
This will be fun.
Choose one person and all of their work.
For me, it's
movie
easy.
Work, show work, all of it has to.
You
Yeah,
know what?
easy
But
work.
It's Eddie Murphy for me.
Damn.
listen. What Jay-Z said, well, let the fish burn. Red, green, pill.
I should say I can't do it.
You
It has to be a choice.
You getting rid of the Matrix and all them?
Yeah,
You were my second choice though.
Nah,
The
I'm
Matrix is
listen,
out of here.
I'm getting rid of
Listen,
Morgan.
as much as I
I'm getting rid of
love
Morgan
that
Freeman. Morgan Freeman can bounce.
Freeman.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on, man.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan
dog,
Freeman
you
was
can
my
do
pick
it.
too. Morgan Freeman can
I
go.
actually think I'm gonna get rid of Lawrence. To be honest, I think I can get
I
rid of.
think
What?
Eddie
I can live
Lawrence.
without the Matrix. To be honest,
The voice of God.
Really?
You get
I
rid
can
of
live
the
without
voice
the
of
Matrix.
God.
Like,
Cam?
I'm be real.
I
Like
don't know. I
Denzel,
fuck with
Denzel
Lawrence
can't go.
Fishburne, bro.
Eddie
I
can't
couldn't
go.
do it.
Will
I
can't
can't
go.
get rid of Lean on Me. I'm sorry.
Like
So,
Denzel can't go. Eddie can't go. Will can't go. That's automatic.
smoking-
Them three
he
He
can't
played
go.
the dad in what
Boys in the Hood.
yeah, Boys in the Hood, Furious. One of the dopest names ever.
Yeah, you get rid of
If I ever have a kid naming it Furious, put it on the record.
They say you gotta get rid of the works, dog. And I'm
Yes.
like, the works.
Yes, them
I
and
mean,
their
no
work. And I
Marvel,
be real.
Sam
Like,
Jackson,
if
all the Marvel movies gone.
if it to me, it's either Lawrence or Morgan Freeman. Like them the only two I can really say.
Morgan Freeman
Yeah.
can bounce. Like, let's stop playing around.
Yo,
What
y'all get rid
what
of
what
Morgan
all
Freeman?
memorable roles does Morgan Freeman really have for our generation?
Bruce Almighty or whatever.
That's what I
Go
was
on,
Click.
Square.
Or was
That's
it?
to y'all, not to me. I actually
All
watched.
right,
it.
give Emma
I watched
the violation, but
you know my baby in there.
Really?
Ooh, Will Smith. I thought about Will Smith.
I
I thought about Will Smith, but then I couldn't think of anything from Morgan Freeman that I'd like, that I'd miss really.
I can't get rid of Fresh Prince because I'm
you
gonna get
two
upset.
and y'all crazy, man.
Fresh Prince raised
Will
my
gotta
child.
I'm low key. I'm not a fence sitter though. I'm sticking with Morgan, but I thought about making Will go, but I couldn't think of anything from Morgan Freeman that I was gonna like intrinsically miss if everything was
Will
going.
got too many movies I sat and watched too many times. Whether it's
He's
Men in
willing to
Black,
get rid of.
or
He's willing to get rid of Bad Boys.
Because Samuel L. Jackson was in Pulp Fiction, bro.
Nah, Bad Boys 1, 2, 3, and 4, which has been announced. I can't do it. Will can't
Oh
go.
yeah, true that.
I just need Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Independence Day.
Ooh, Independence Day was fire.
Will can't go.
We don't get rid
I
of
was thinking about I Am Legend. I ain't gonna lie.
How
I
are
like
y'all
I
getting
Am
rid of
Legend.
Fresh Prince? I Am Legend. Independence Day.
Shawshank Redemption.
Enemy
Y'all talking about
Enemy
getting
of
rid
the
of
State.
I can't
Shawshank
get rid of
Redemption?
Will.
Come on now.
You gonna
You know
put
what I mean?
another old
What?
nigga in there for
That's the
Shawshank
only
Redemption.
Morgan Freeman. That's the movie I was thinking about with Morgan Freeman.
Chill,
Was
I can't
Shawshank.
get rid of Lean on Me, dog. Joe
No,
I
Clark.
get
Shaw-
rid of, I think
Shawshank
Lawrence
can
go,
bounce.
man.
I ain't
Lawrence
tripping.
going for me. I
Hey,
think I got Lawrence.
you want to hear a hot take? Anything Morgan Freeman could have done, James Earl Jones could have done it.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Because that was the point I was
Y'all
going
not
to
hate
make.
on Mississippi. Mississippi got more people in the Super Bowl, and we got Morgan Freeman.
Ain't nobody hate that. Ain't nobody, hey, this ain't about
rocking with
that. This ain't about that.
Yo, why y'all hating on
I'm
Morgan
rocking with the
Freeman
only
right
dude
now?
from my
Morgan-
state
What's
here. He's
going on
staying from
tonight?
my end. What's up?
I'm
If
just
I-
saying,
if I may-
you could have just put
I Am Legend with Booker
James
Eli.
Earl Jones. Could have
Hold up now.
James Earl Jones could have been Joe Clark. I'm just saying, and he was
I
Mufasa.
don't
I Am
know.
Legend
Vader
better. I
already.
Am Legend better than Booker Eli, but Booker Eli is a good movie though.
Ooh, I don't
Hey,
know about that. Booker Eli might be better than I Am Legend.
And like
Thank you.
Pursuit of
Right,
Happiness,
Pursuit
y'all
of
get rid of
Happiness.
that.
I'm
Y'all
sorry.
are crazy.
Will can't go. Will can't go.
Will's not
if-
going
Like, come on,
anywhere.
man.
If I
I
may,
can't get rid of Will. I'm sorry.
Stop disrespecting Will for Chris Rock.
Well, Wild West can go, but you know that's
Not
about
him.
it.
no. If I may, I'm going with the whole.
now
Morgan-
we turn on Jim West. That's crazy.
Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. Yeah, y'all don't.
You know what I
Y'all
mean?
want me to let go of Men in
You know
Black.
the
Y'all
bars?
crazy.
You know what I mean?
You get rid of
Morgan-
Agent J? That's crazy.
Morgan Freeman gotta go just because he's a narrator. And I hold on. Excuse me. Morgan Freeman can go. He is a narrator, and I appreciate his narratingness. Lawrence, I need to keep him.
Lawrence
I need to keep-
Fishburne's got to stay.
And the worst part of it is because I only need him for the Matrix. Matrix just did so much for me as a movie and a concept.
Red Pill Joe.
He did so much. He did so much as a movie and a concept for me. I needed Matrix in my life. I'm sorry. I can do without Morgan Freeman.
Let's go. I'm here
I
for
can't
it.
do without Shawshank Redemption, and I'm rocking.
Nigga,
with
Shawshank Redemption is all you can say.
It's cute.
Listen, I said Mississippi.
Mississippi. Why not?
My state.
Fuck that Mississippi shit, my
Nah,
nigga.
bruh, come on.
I love Mississippi. It ain't about the state, bro. We talk about the work. What
Zelmay, you don't get Bel Air without the Fresh Prince being the precursor.
Come on, man.
No, I didn't say get rid of Will. Now I don't know what you're talking about. I said Eddie or Lawrence.
Bruh, you can't get rid of Lawrence Fishburne or Eddie Murphy. What are you talking about?
Lawrence, just me.
Eddie Murphy had Delirious.
You
Raw.
can get rid of
Lawrence, bro. I'm
No,
Come
I can
on.
say that Lawrence Fishburne has not had the best movies out in regards to Morgan Freeman, but that Matrix was so huge to me.
But
that
technically,
I needed.
if we lose Lawrence, we lose Boys in the Hood too, because he was in it.
How can you replace the Matrix? Does Morgan Freeman have work that's better than the Matrix?
I ain't say he got worse. That's better.
I'm
I said you
asking.
replace
I'm just
Lawrence.
Shawshank Redemption is better than the Matrix.
You're smoking
all
crack.
type of Mississippi
You're
dope
smoking
down there,
rock,
nigga. What
bruh.
you talking
You
about?
can replace
Hold on,
Lawrence
can you
with
repeat
Matrix.
that?
Matter
Can
of
you
fact,
repeat what you
did.
just
The
said?
Matrix
Fuck out of
won
here. You
every
smoking that red
Shawshank
dirt down there, bro. We told y'all quit putting that shit in your mouth.
That's
Let's
crazy.
go. I said
Shawshank
it did.
Redemption is not
Shawshank
better than
Redemption.
the Matrix. You're crazy.
What are we talking
Shawshank
about?
Redemption
I'm
versus
This
sorry,
is not
Matrix,
even a-
you gotta come to hands. Like you replace
Shawshank's better than the
Let's
Matrix.
go. We starting to
Huh? Who said Shawshank is better
Cam,
than the Matrix?
say psych.
Psycho what?
Shawshank Redemption is better than the Matrix trilogy?
Who
I ain't
said
say
that?
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought you were.
Say that.
No, now we turn on Shawshank. That's crazy.
Shawshank.
You call me the hard R.
Is Shawshank better than the Matrix to
Call me
you?
the hard R.
Calm the light.
the hard R right
Is
now.
Shawshank better than the
I
Matrix?
Is it?
Yo, who?
No.
Emma, you got
No, no one thinks that.
Thank you,
Besides
Emma.
Zelmay.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Emma. Emma.
What Emma say? What you over there looking at that we can't see yet?
Shawshank is the best movie, dog.
Smoking the best red dirt down there.
Emma, you're tripping.
I mean, I'm sorry to. Never mind. You know, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not.
Angelica on my side. 7 Deadly Sins versus the Matrix. Let's go.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay,
I'm real
the
hard.
Matrix.
I'm gonna be real with you.
This is crazy.
You can replace him in the Matrix.
You can.
You can't replace Morpheus. Who's gonna be Morpheus?
Yes, you can.
Who's gonna be Morpheus? Tell me right now.
Listen, can you imagine Ving Rhames as Morpheus?
Yes, I can.
I don't. Okay, Cam might have won me over. No, but still, Lawrence Fishburne has to be Morpheus, bro.
But you're telling me that the Matrix has to go if you said all his work.
Yeah, all his work.
I can live without the Matrix. I did say
was cool.
That's fine.
I can live with that.
That's crazy.
Mari's on dope right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I agree with Monte. We on the same
Monte, you sure you don't want to go to Mexico, dog?
It is what it is. We jacking the Matrix. I'm sorry. I ain't doing it.
I can't believe you doing the
That's
Matrix
crazy.
like this. That's crazy.
I can live without the Matrix.
That's wild.
Go somewhere in jail.
What about the Animatrix? Can you live without the Animatrix?
I don't even like it.
I can live without the Animatrix.
The Animatrix holds a special place in my heart. It was one of them when you're in middle school and you just watch the same DVD before school every day.
I agree a lot.
The Animatrix was that for me, bro.
That's not substantial right now.
No, but Shawshank is garbage compared to the Matrix, bro.
That's not fair. He was asked to play an abusive.
Shawshank and garbage in the same sentence.
I can't, bruh. Have you met me?
Well, no, but Ving Rhames.
Yeah. Oh, Ving Rhames is a goddamn legend, though.
But he's not
on. Hold on, real quick. What next? Who's gonna do Now You See Me? Because Morgan Freeman's out there.
Jesse Eisenberg carried that movie.
I'll fight anybody that try to take these 6.
Not Now You See Me.
Who gonna do the Batman Jones he was in?
I already said I ain't getting rid of them. That's y'all problem. Like I can.
Well, no, it says all his work. It says all their work has to go to.
You can put LeVar Burton in fucking Batman. I mean,
LeVar Burton in Batman is hilarious.
Who's gonna play Joe Clark?
I can't argue that.
James Earl Jones can be Joe Clark.
He can't though.
Him the first black president in movies, dog. He the first black president ever.
And guess who was a black president? Fucking Debo. So put him in both.
R.I.P. Tiny Lister Jr.
Debo.
So anyway, I guess to wrap this up, let everybody give their final answers. I get rid of Lawrence, so that I'll stand on that, have no problem.
I get rid of Lawrence.
Amazing
too.
Spider Cam, you're next. Who are you getting rid of?
I'm getting rid of Morgan Freeman.
All right, he's getting rid of Morgan. You know, no more voice narrations for him. Hollywood, your final choice. Who you getting rid of?
I mean, let the fish burn, man.
Me and him are letting go of young Lawrence. Don't mean a thing. Mr. Zell, who you getting rid of?
Lawrence.
Oh, we got 3 for Lawrence. That's crazy. Aisha, we squatted up over here. We got 3 for Lawrence. It is what it is. Afro Kami, who you letting go?
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, and 2 for Morgan. That's wild. 2 for Morgan and 3 for Lawrence.
I still can't see it.
We still have Unico Williams. Unico, who you letting go?
It was a terrible day that night. What?
Yo,
Morgan's out of here.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. All tied up.
Watch your back. I got you. I got you.
Y'all talking my language.
That's crazy. We got 3 for Morgan. You right. Samuel, Denzel, and should be Will.
Samuel L. Jackson and Denzel were never going anywhere.
Yeah, Sam and Denzel. I don't think they were ever going to be.
And it should
Denzel played
Will as well.
Samuel L. Jackson was the only black Jedi.
Hey, may I ask a question? What keeps Eddie in here like that?
Raw, delirious. His comedy for me. His comedy. His comedy alone does it for me.
This Eddie was second on my list. So
those old stand-up specials keep Eddie directly in his
or anything.
place.
Was it like that? Is that what?
I mean, I did enjoy that.
For me, Eddie stays because of Pluto Nash.
Ooh, Pluto Nash was fire.
Really?
Let's go.
Pluto Nash is just that movie alone.
And the Nutty Professor, bro. Come on. Nutty Professor, banger. Coming to America 2, not so much.
What are we talking about?
Raw and delirious. Let's go.
What's your favorite Samuel L. Jackson movie?
Angelica, you can't kill
Yo, Angelica.
Black Snake Moan, the Star Wars movie.
Everybody name one favorite Samuel L. Jackson movie.
Oh, I can. Snakes on the Plane.
I got like
that
5 or
one
6.
scene alone is plenty of meme work.
Joe. Think about this, Joe. If Samuel go, Marvel gotta go.
Yep.
And all the Quentin Tarantino movies have to go too.
Wait, Snakes on the Plane alone good for me.
Pulp Fiction.
Jackie Brown, nigga.
Yeah.
Jackie Brown.
I'm not mad at anybody keeping
Bruh.
saying that's your favorite movie.
He had a whole perm ponytail in Jackie Brown, bro, with a Kango hat on.
How about Denzel? What's your favorite Denzel moment?
Hold on, real quick for Sam.
American
Jack.
Gangster.
Real
Shot
quick,
him in the face in front of everybody.
Jack, that was a good one. A motherfucking shark ate.
Oh, you talking about Denzel? John Q alone. You gonna leave Denzel alone?
John Q number 1, Training Day 2.
Samuel L. Jackson also had snakes on a plane. He's tired of these motherfucking snakes on that motherfucking plane.
You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hold on. Don't are we forgetting he's the dad to fucking Julius Shuttlesworth? What are we doing? You can't get rid of
He got game. You gonna get rid of he got game?
You gonna get rid of Julius Shuttlesworth? That is nuts.
Will Smith, y'all favorite moment?
He slapped Chris Rock.
No, except for the slap.
The Fresh Prince. Like his moment when he talked about his dad and hugged Uncle Phil. Easy.
What you mean, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider? Y'all don't want none of this.
Desperado. Let's go.
Wild Wild West for Will Smith. Come on.
I'm going to Miami.
I'm gonna watch John Q again.
Asian J, man.
No, I said, bro, John Q alone. Please.
John Q was amazing.
Y'all gonna leave Denzel alone.
John Q was a banger.
Remember the
Titans?
Titans?
They got nothing on me, bro. It's the crazy. It's still the hardest bar people.
Remember the Titans? That's a sports movie that I even like. That shit was fire.
Bro, we wouldn't even have movies to watch in class without Remember the Titans.
Okay, so who on this list has missed?
Missed?
Eddie?
It is missed.
Yeah, Eddie made me look bad. Like, come on, man.
Eddie missed anything post.
Look, if we wouldn't get canceled, Eddie Murphy's honeymooners joke from Raw. Come on.
I mean, Coming to America 2 was probably a miss.
Yo, Eddie had probably the most misses.
Coming to America 2 was actually good. It just
stop it.
People saying
okay,
people saying
There
it's
it is.
better than the first one is crazy though. Like,
That's cap.
Don't,
Better than the first one, cap.
yeah,
No.
I don't know why you would ever say that, but you know what I mean. I've
That's
seen-
your true question. Who has the most misses on this list? That's my final
Eddie
question.
Murphy.
Morgan Freeman.
What is fucking missed? He's narrated all great movies.
Morgan Freeman can kick the bucket at any moment. Let's keep it a stack. All these other people, we know we got at least another 10, 20 years.
Bro, what has he missed though? We asked you what movie did he miss in?
Oh no, I haven't watched enough Morgan
you
Freeman to say.
Will right
So
now.
I mean, obviously
Man,
he can disappear from
appreciate
mine.
it.
I'm just saying.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's my child.
I gotta watch that kid. I gotta watch
Right
that.
now. Right on that.
Will Smith.
I can't
Eddie
believe
has
it.
had the most misses.
So who has the most misses?
I'm saying Eddie Murphy. Anything after Nutty Professor 1, he missed. That's all.
He has had the most.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, yeah, I mean Eddie would technically probably have the most misses because you know in comedy, you know that's more of a hit and miss joint anyway with movies. So
that's fair.
You know, based off the movies, the other ones.
That's so good that even if a movie bad, he just make.
We're not gonna talk about 6 Degrees of Separation. Don't do that.
That's trash.
Listen, Pluto Nash was goated, but it's goated, but it is.
Oh my bad. You know what? I'm not gonna disrespect Eddie Murphy. He did Shrek. I'm not, and that was close.
That's
I was just thinking about that. He was Donkey, bro. Shrek.
That's all
Oh yeah, he was. Oh shoot, nah, Shrek movies.
I'm not gonna disrespect
I
him.
said Eddie at first. I thought about
Shrek.
Yeah, we ain't gonna disrespect Shrek. Nothing.
Like they're making Puss in Boots movies when they should be making donkey movies on some real stuff.
Nah, Puss in Boots was a banger though, bruh.
A donkey movie.
That wolf is top tier animation and a really good character design. I can't lie. It was cool looking.
I can't beat y'all, but
listen, y'all gonna erase Eddie. You gonna get rid of Party all the time? I mean,
you're not getting rid of Party all the time.
You gonna get rid of a banger?
For Morgan, 3 for Lawrence.
Yeah, you gonna get rid of a banger? Party All the Time is a banger.
That's all he got. Hey, we ain't gonna get into that.
We're not getting into music careers right now between Will Smith and Eddie Murphy.
I'm getting rid of anything after life. And so damn.
After life. You realize you got a lot of movies that's good still though. Even after life.
Listen.
Because he got Showtime, Pluto Nash. He did Showtime, Pluto Nash, and I Spy back to back to back. That's a miss. All right.
I Spy was ass.
Then he did Haunted Mansion, ass. He redeemed himself in Dreamgirls, but he had he did Meet Dave. Like, he's done.
Meet Dave. I forgot about that.
He did Meet Dave.
I forgot about that.
I'm
gonna
go next level here, deep. You gotta understand, if you get rid of Eddie Murphy, I mean, we never get the Rick James story. It never happens because he'll never be famous.
We don't get Charlie Murphy.
None of that. You know what I mean?
So do we leave it off at this, or should we do?
You gotta think here. Like, you know what I mean, you can't get rid of it.
Monray, it's your show. It's your show, Monray.
I know, but y'all get tired. Like, do we need to continue this or one more?
No, we're good.
It's 3-3.
Huh?
It's 3-3.
One more. Are you adding one more person?
No, one more choice like that.
Oh, I mean,
I'm good with one more. I'm good.
I was gonna say we can go one more. It depends. Is it gonna be super problematic?
Probably.
What are you gonna do, like The Rock or somebody else?
No, it's on the same thing. We're just not actors this time. But same thing. One got to go, and all of their work, except this time it's the comedians.
Oh, that's the easiest one. Get Chris Tucker out of there.
I agree, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker gotta go.
Friday? Yeah, crazy. No, sir.
Friday?
Chris Tucker gotta go. We're done.
No. Richard Pryor for me.
I don't know.
Give me the
Richard Pryor
violation.
has
Give me
some
the
funny
violation
stuff
button
back
right
in the day.
now.
Richard Pryor can go
right now.
Hold on. Violation, but you finna say something outlandish.
Are you sure, man? Friday and Rush Hour, dog? Rush Hour?
Who gives a fuck? What are we talking about?
What's it finna be, Hollywood? What are you finna say?
So we never have Rush Hour Friday.
One gotta go and all they work.
But no, if I get rid of Bernie Mac too, that means Friday going as well, right?
I'm not letting go of Bernie. You can go and kiss that goodbye.
I'm
letting go of Richard Pryor.
It's between Bernie and Richard. It's between Bernie and Richard Pryor.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Without Richard, you don't get Eddie Murphy.
Low key, I agree. Maybe Richard Pryor could go.
Richard's gotta go.
Listen, but the thing about Richard is so much older than them that they all said if they watched Richard and was inspired to be a comedian. So without Richard, they don't even exist.
Oh well, yeah, I'm with my rate. Oh well,
Angelica.
Martin,
you've been saying some.
Angelica.
Martin is wild, Angelica. Martin is wild.
I'm not answer this. How about that?
First it was Will, now
I'm gonna be
Martin. So just
you can get rid of Blue Streak. That's fine.
You don't want no bad boys, then. I can't do it.
Well, now we turn on Black Knight.
I'm not Knight. I'm letting go to Richard.
That's crazy.
Why are we getting rid of Richard Pryor? You trying to get rid of Harlem Nights? You're a nut.
I can deal with that over the other
Bernie Mac, man.
No, Chris Tucker. When I thought about Friday,
hold on, real quick. You trying to say?
Hold on, y'all know
Dave. Oh, you just being problematic.
No. She really
that
don't.
One there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
I expected them to
Dave is not an option here.
Hold on, Mare,
I can speak for Lala when I say she really don't like Dave Chappelle. So
yeah, I know. I can tell her.
Well, but Dave Chappelle can't go nowhere. Dave Chappelle.
I'm sorry, Dave Chappelle.
Hold on, Mare. You're saying with a straight face you will get rid of Harlem Nights for Rush Hour or
Harlem Nights, dog.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I would, including the first Friday. I also would. Yeah, you didn't skip it. I would.
You put
Rush Hour 3 was trash. What are you talking about?
I don't care. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go of Chris Tucker. I'm not.
Yo, you look like a Harlem Nights character. How dare you say this?
Yeah, she got a violation of Dave Chappelle. We got the Chappelle show.
Like Dave can't go. I'm sorry. He can't go.
I'm getting rid of Chris Tucker from Money Talks Alone. Like, what? Come on.
You stupid.
Now we turn on Victor.
Now we turn on him. Oh my goodness.
Sammy Davis, what was he? Sammy Davis Jr. in that fucking.
No,
That's exactly what Richard Pryor is.
Wow.
Victor
Richard
Jr.
Pryor is
Don't forget.
exactly Sammy Davis Jr.
I enjoy Richard Pryor's comedy specials. I promise I do.
No, you don't.
The rest of them got too much work.
I love when niggas. I love when
I
niggas
can't do
backpedal.
it.
I love when niggas backpedal.
Richard Pryor, legend.
Yeah,
We got some moonwalking going on here. Richard Pryor got to
I
go.
love when niggas backpedal.
He's a legend, but Richard Pryor can go because I like
Pryor can
more
go,
stuff
I'm
from Chris
sorry.
Tucker.
I'm getting rid of Chris Tucker. The villain is
Niggas
really
really
fucking
saying,
Ken
you're a
Matthews.
hater.
What are we doing?
You a hater.
That's
I'm
what
a
saying,
hater.
Emma, he's literally the reason half these people even start.
Are you doing this? Are you doing Chris Tucker purely off of Fifth Element?
Nobody. I don't. Fuck Chris Tucker. We're getting rid of him.
No, you're getting rid of him.
Chris Tucker in Fifth Element is a treasure, though.
Richard Pryor.
You
They said, "Hey, little black boy, ground some puffs so we can make jokes."
Y'all willing to get rid of Richard? I think Richard Pryor is a not a fair choice in this one because he has the only black and white picture in this one. Oh my God. I'm just
When you put it like that,
It's also fair. That's a fair point.
this is an era thing. We're doing eras. You gotta get rid of Richard Pryor. Off of,
That's what I'm saying. Richard Pryor literally made them. He's the reason they.
Now
got
let's talk about the
Well.
fence. Let's talk about the fence. Bernie Mac. Exactly what did he do other than we got Friday, we got the Bernie Mac show, and then Kings of Comedy. Okay, and the stand up. What else?
Yep. That's good enough for me.
that's good enough for anybody.
that's all I
That's fair.
need.
That's good
It's
enough
fair.
for me.
Listen, I'm
It's
getting
fair.
rid of Mac Attack. I'm sorry. Listen, you gotta go.
What?
All right, hit the
Wow.
violation.
Hit the
That's
violation.
crazy.
Go ahead, just hit it.
I can't do it.
Just hit the
I'm
violation. He's asking for it this time.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean,
No, he posed the question. You can't violate him for his answer.
The Players Club can't save him.
$1 bill
No
can't
Players
save him.
Club, no Soul Plane, none of the other
No,
movies.
I mean, no soul men can't save him. You know what I mean?
All right, we gotta stop. We
That's
ready?
wild.
It's time to go
Heard
home.
about this?
Niggas
That's
are saying
right.
that.
That's crazy. Getting rid of Bernie Mac.
I can't. Bernie ain't even a question.
It's over.
Why
You
was
can't
that?
That's wild.
Hurt my heart.
Bernie in life. You don't get that movie
Let's
either.
go home, ladies.
What is happening
You
here?
don't get
I'm
that
gonna
movie.
say Eddie Murphy just because my heart hurt.
What is really
It
happening?
hurt. Break.
No.
Listen,
You don't
what's
get
happening
Friday.
is
You
I'm
don't get
telling Bernie
Friday.
he can
No,
go.
you don't get that either. No.
Listen,
Yo, if you take-
I'm not getting rid of Rush Hour 2. I'm sorry. Like,
If you take out Richard Pryor for Kevin Hart, it would be an easy choice.
Yeah, if you switch out Richard Pryor for Kevin Hart,
listen,
that
I'm not
would
getting rid
be
of Richard
fine.
Pryor because I love The Wiz, so it's
The
not
Wiz.
happening.
Harlem Nights.
Now we just
And Harlem Nights.
I can't do it, bro.
Okay. No Richard Pryor, Kevin Hart's in there. Now what?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
No, if it's Kevin Hart,
Well, hold up.
I'm choosing Kev. Philly, my Philly bias.
It would probably be
It
Kevin
was
Hart.
trying to prevent me, but yeah, I'll probably
like
choose.
Martin Lawrence would be getting cared about.
Okay, if we're putting in Kevin Hart, get rid of him.
Like Martin Lawrence would be cared by Bad Boy.
Listen,
Man, we substituted with a substitute.
I'm getting rid of Burn.
There's no way. I can't get rid of Bernie, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
Listen,
Richard
for me,
Pryor
it's-
Yeah, no way. You can't get rid of Bernie
He's
Mac.
disrespectful.
But
So
either
Hollywood, what are you
Oh, I
talking
can't
about,
get rid of
bro?
Bernie Mac, but y'all can get rid of Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of the final tally. Let me get the final tally. As for me, I'm
That's
choosing
crazy.
Richard Pryor. Amazing
don't
Spider-Man.
be a
who's your
nigga
choice?
on purpose. Like,
Right.
Amazing Spider-Man. Who's your final choice? Huh?
Alrighty.
Exactly.
Make it make sense.
He dropped it. He like, nope. Not
Oh, okay. Well,
Outro.
Hollywood, who's your
Outro.
final choice?
Huh?
Listen, man, y'all heard what I
Oh.
said.
His final choice is gonna be Bernie Mac. You know, Amazing Spider-Man. We'll find out what he is whenever he comes back.
Chris Tucker, what the fuck? I said it multiple times.
We didn't. I asked you and you went quiet.
Because I said it multiple times. It's pretty. It's called self-explanatory.
It's called. We couldn't hear you because everybody was speaking. That's what that's called. See, that's why you
Chris
developing.
Tucker?
Ain't that nigga now?
So we got 3 individuals. We got 1 Richard Pryor, 1 Chris Tucker, 1 Bernie Mac. Don't mean a thing, Mr. Zell. What's your answer?
I'm going with the one that least hurt my heart to lose. So I gotta go Eddie Murphy.
We got 4 different answers. Oh my goodness, this is wild. 4
Man, this
different
Eddie
answers.
Murphy
We got
is
Eddie
crazy.
Murphy 1,
You
Richard
niggas
Pryor
did
1,
not
Bernie
say
Mac
that
1,
during the
Chris Tucker 1.
conversation.
Afro Kami, who is your answer?
I guess the scumbag will be the tiebreaker. Richard Pryor got to go.
It's
Cuba
Super Richard
Gooding.
Pryor. And finally, Nico Williams, who is your final choice?
Why the
Richard
fuck? why-
Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Pryor,
Yo,
1 for
Cuba
Chris
Gooding
Tucker,
is
1 for Bernie
random
Mac.
as fuck.
and one for Eddie Murphy. So
A-Shot been wanting to fight you since day one, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, like it's crazy. Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna have to find some more choices
Shout
to
out
bring
to
it back
Cuba
next
Gooding.
week finally. But
I think we
I
did
can't
hard,
believe
but
something
I
else.
know it kind of easy and it didn't hurt me as much.
I don't know. These were all good, challenging
The other one
questions.
was
I'm here
easier.
for it.
Oh, this was easy for me because Lawrence Fishburne could go. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
easy.
Morgan Freeman.
okay.
Morgan Freeman
Who
was
has
an
the
easy
worst
out
pro-
for me.
Who has the
Why
worst
y'all
profile
hating
picture?
lean on me?
The
What's
worst
going on?
profile picture, probably Eddie.
Eddie or Lawrence?
Eddie's picture was crazy.
Yo, nobody's
Yeah,
being
that
okay
one.
with this
That
one.
Eddie
What are you
picture was
talking
crazy.
Like,
Dave Chappelle.
what are you saying?
Bad Boys.
Dave Chappelle.
What's the other movie he was in, that the little buddy cop movie that Martin was in? I love.
What, National Security?
National. That's a way to go back in the cut.
Are you talking about the one with Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
National Security was a banger, low key.
Man, I don't care. I enjoy House Party too much to let him go
House
like
Party,
that.
a Bad Boy.
Listen, I'm not
I
getting rid
enjoy
of the
House Party
Martin
enough to
show,
let him go,
period.
bro. I
Like,
can't
what
do
are we talking about?
Yeah, Martin show
You
alone
so
is
crazy and
damn
run
near.
tell that? I'm not getting rid of
Now
that.
we
We're
turn
not getting
on
rid
Big
of
Mama
Boomerang.
House.
Nope,
Turn on
we're
Big
not getting
Mama
rid of
House now.
Boomerang.
Y'all like
I
my
refuse.
Big Mama House is that crazy?
Boomerang, one of my favorite
Oh,
movies
I
of all
almost
time.
forgot about Big Mama's house.
Now
I
we
ain't gonna
turn
lie.
on that too, man. Y'all got
How nobody mentioning Boomerang? Am I the only person about old movie? Boomerang is amazing.
Yeah, Boomerang was that shit.
Boomerang is the
Eddie, Martin,
Nothing to
Holly
lose.
Berry,
That's what it was
Robin
about.
and
It
then
was
he
about
was in
nothing
House
to
Party
lose.
too. I can't get rid of them either. Like
Nothing to
it
lose
had to
with
be
it.
Lawrence. I'm sorry.
Nothing to
Otherwise,
lose.
it's just fun.
That was another
Now we turn on Bilal.
Oh, so you know, Brady and Eddie get rid of life, bro. How we get rid of life?
Oh, I say get rid of like I got rid of Richard Pryor and I got rid of Lawrence.
Blue Street.
It is what it is. Otherwise, don't worry. We'll bring more of these back since this was hilarious. But that has been another wonderful show of Make It Make Sense. We appreciate everybody for watching, for joining in. Make sure y'all do the thing. Send the likes, subscribe, shares, all of the funny faces, the love. We appreciate y'all for watching. Of course, we have the colorful group of people who opinions. Some of them I value a little bit more. Some of their opinions I have to question their life decisions. First and foremost, let everybody introduce themselves on the way out. We have the villain, the man who wanted to get rid of Friday because he don't like Chris Tucker. That's wild. Spider Cam, where can they find you?
Maybe Spider can't hear. It came and say, AKA Cyclops is not the ops or the cops. Just respect that man. Greatest X-Man ever. You know what I'm saying?
He is a racist.
Yes.
Thank you, Emma, so much.
He has privilege. So we'll put it that way. Subscribe to the Blur Cartel if you watch it right now.
In the Himalayas, you said he's privileged.
He is privileged. First time viewer, last time viewer, just subscribe, like, follow Blur Cartel all over the place, Shout out to Make It Make Sense. Shout out to everybody on this panel. We here, Let's be great.
Course. Then, of course, we do have Hollywood Sensei, aka Bernie Mac is overrated. He is here. He is ready to sell all our hopes and dreams. Where can they find you?
Yeah, I mean, Bernie, I love you, bro, but
no, you don't.
You know what I mean? You had to go. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's Hollywood Sensei the Blur Cartel, aka Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? You already know. Follow the Blur Cartel, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. You know where to go. But especially that YouTube, just hit subscribe. Should be about to clear 300 subscribers in a little bit. You know what I mean? So
let's go.
500 is next. You know what I mean? So
get them up there.
But yeah. Also Hollywood _Sensei 215, all social media platforms. Hit your boy up. Hit me up on TikTok. I'm trying to get the 1K, man. Trying to hit these lives, man. 1K.
Definitely. Then, of course, we have the overall 99 media crew join us as well today. First and foremost, we have Mr. Don't Mean a Thing. In other words, Eddie Murphy's entire repertoire don't mean a thing to him. Zell, where can they find you?
You missed life, but it's gonna be it. You can find me at, if y'all can't see the overall 99 media, and 99_Zell May on all social medias. I appreciate y'all for watching overall 99 media. Go over there, like and subscribe. We got a lot of content coming. It's gonna be crazy. We got Aisha, 2 people in the chat, Lala and Aisha. Me and Hollywood talking about some very serious issues on why are men afraid to talk to women in 2023. Why are they afraid to approach them? You got me potentially trying to turn a red pill woman around and not being red pill anymore. It's a great time to be on the channel. A lot of Black history, You got, do you hear me? You got casual conversation, which has been going crazy lately. People, we talking about deep fakes and scandals from Dragon Ball Z users making their own mods each. Dog, that's what we doing here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Really is. And of course, we have the Scourge, the one from down under in Twitter, the one who is shooting on all of your hopes and dreams, including Morgan Freeman and Lawrence Fishburne. It is the Afro Comedy 765. What it do?
You already know. Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. You catch me on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. Like Zelmay said, casual conversations every Wednesday. We're probably going to say something that's going to offend you or you're going to agree with. But one thing's for sure, it won't be monetized. So we're doing it for the love of the game. And then wrestling every Friday. As long as you don't mind misogynist takes, we're your guys. On my part, Zelmay's a fence sitter. But yeah, Afro Comedy 765 on everything.
And then finally,
Joe in a breakfast battle too. Speaking of you,
and then of course we do have Mr. Unico Williams, the man of many names, including the Matrix over everything. Where can they find you?
Hey, it's your boy Unico_Williams, UNIQO_Williams. You can find me everywhere. It used to be UnicoWilliams.com, but I need a nerd to figure out why this thing isn't linking. And then also, I just want to say that Cyclops goes with Wolverine and Ryu on any Marvel vs. Capcom.
So what we get from that is Unico plays the cheese teams on Marvel vs. Capcom.
Call it whatever you want to call it, my nigga. But
you're a spammer, bro.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, he plays a cheese team. That I'm not surprised. You learn something new every day.
Tornado barrage.
I was about to say lots of Tatsumaki Senpukyakus.
Yeah, wow. Otherwise, I'm your host, the one and only Monterey Hudson. Find us all. Find me everywhere. It says Monterey Hudson. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The growth is everywhere. Whether it is here every Saturday-ish or all over the Blur Cartel over our 99 Media, Broke Up the Dudes. We are here, whether it's on Thursdays on TikTok or whether Saturday nights on later nights for Blurred After Dark. Yeah, we are going to be back. We are going to be on tonight in probably about an hour. And we will have some lovely ladies, that are probably going to jump me and Hollywood and everybody else. But we will be here. We will be talking about some crazy stuff. Come watch again. Otherwise, we appreciate y'all for joining us for another good episode. We will have more choices. We will probably break out in fighting, not like the NBA, but it is what it is. Otherwise, we are here. We will be out. See y'all later. Peace.